I'm Jackie Walorski from Indiana's 2nd District. So to our colleagues that are here, thank you. And to our experts that we're going to hear from just in a second, I thank you as well. We appreciate all your participation in this roundtable to examine the magnitude of fraud in COVID unemployment programs. As ranking member of the Worker and Family Support Subcommittee, it's our subcommittee's responsibility to ensure the integrity and success of the programs that we oversee. The expanded unemployment benefits initially put in place by the CARES Act increased weekly unemployment benefits by $600 and $300 and created a new unemployment program that allowed gig workers and independent contractors to claim benefits. The extension of these programs by the so-called American Rescue Plan discouraged work and made it increasingly difficult for employers to hire. So much so that more than 20 states acted on their own to end the expanded benefits early. Generous benefits and loose rules also made unemployment a lucrative target for both domestic and international fraudsters. The White House recently estimated a 19% improper payment rate in the federal state UI program, equating to nearly $80 billion in lost funds in the fiscal year 2021 alone, and that's only a partial estimate. The truth is, we don't know the size and scope of unemployment fraud or the extent or the full extent of federal law enforcement officers' efforts to prosecute and recover funds. Democrats simply aren't interested in fulfilling their responsibility to investigate the funds and in the federal programs. Republicans strongly believe this committee has a duty to hold oversight hearings to determine the amount of fraud in pandemic unemployment programs, including preventing further abuse and pursuing recovery of taxpayer dollars. Today, we sent a letter to our Democratic colleagues requesting an immediate oversight hearing on UI fraud. We sent a similar letter last March and received no response. In the absence from Democrats, today committee Republicans are holding our second roundtable to hear directly from federal agencies investigating the size, scope, and severity of fraud. In my home state of Indiana, since the beginning of COVID, our state's Department of Workforce Development has processed nearly 1.7 million claims for unemployment, and as high as 15% of those have been flagged for fraud. As far back as last summer, multiple reports from the Department of Justice, the U.S. Secret Service, and GAO raised the alarm bells about widespread fraud, resulting in billions of dollars being diverted. Criminal organizations, including international cybercrime rings, prison inmates, opportunistic foreign actors, use stolen identities to claim unemployment benefits. With new reports of fraud surfacing daily, there's too much at stake for us not to act. In the absence of leadership from the majority, we will continue to highlight and investigate pandemic unemployment fraud to provide the transparency and government accountability that American taxpayers deserve. With that,